everybody. Thank you for joining us here at She is Strong. This is week number 2, and my interview is going to be with my niece, my incredible niece, Rachel Lamb Adkins. She's just a special part of our life. Whenever I think of strong women, I think of her. We have a lot in our family, and she's definitely part of that legacy. And I'm just proud to have her here with us today to tell her story. So Rachel, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, tell people who you are and what you do.
All right. Well, thank you for having me on. My sweet Aunt Karen. I was born on her 16th birthday. I totally stole her thunder. Anyway, I'm Rachel Lamb Adkins. I kept that. I'm proud to be a Lamb. The first grandchild, numero uno.
She'll say that often.
If you're not first, you're last. Get in line behind me. I'm married to Micah Adkins, and we have 3 children together, and I inherited his 2 beautiful girls when we got married, and we live here in Alabama and are raising our kids together and just loving life. I'm a nurse, not practicing right now, but it is my passion along with being a mom.
Okay, so let's start like I did with Nana with your top 3. If you have a bucket list, things that you would love to do, tell us what those top 3 are.
Okay, well I have 5.
Okay.
Naturally.
So Nana only have 2, Rachel's got 5.
You know,
Go figure.
We're a good team, me and Nana.
You are.
Like one of the main ones is to wake up at 80. But Mike and I really do want to travel together with and without the kids.
We need both.
One of the big ones is go to the CMAs,
Okay,
Country Music
of course.
Awards. Big fan. If anyone has connection, I want to hold my grandkids and great grandkids. Big goal. And I want all my kids to live close when they're grown. And if they don't, they will not get any presents for their birthdays.
No. Number two question is going to be, you've been a working mom and a stay-at-home mom.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the pros and cons, because people who work kind of, obviously envy the stay-at-home moms, but also people who stay home are like, I really kind of miss this. But tell me
Right.
your take on that.
Well, and sometimes it's crazy because I feel like there's almost like, some people act like there's like teams, like team stay-at-home mom and team working mom, and sometimes they like go against each other, and I feel like we're all one team. We're like team moms, and I think both are wonderful and both work really hard, and there's not one that works harder than the other. As a working mom, some pros, I always worked nights when I did nursing, and it was always awesome to like walk out of the house at dinner time and be like, peace out. Because it was like the craziest time of the night. Like everyone's really squirrely. It's the witching hour.
Mm-hmm.
Food throwing, whiny, and I'm like, bye babe. I'm going to hang out with my girlfriends and take care of people who like really appreciate me, and I'm getting paid, and like eat chocolate at 2 o'clock in the morning. So there's that.
Love that.
And I always loved getting in the bed in the morning, working nights. So I would like get everyone off to preschool, or when it was just me and Rhett, he was a great napper, so I'd put him down for a nap and go crawl in bed when everyone was going to work. It was just, I loved that. Loved the cons to being a working mom is you're not there for stuff. You miss stuff.
Yeah.
You might miss their first steps, or they rolled over, or you miss a school play, or those kind of things. But you do what you have to do. I worked because I had to work. I had to do it. And stay at home, the pros to being a stay-at-home mom is you're there for every moment. It's so amazing to be their person 24/7 all the time. Their go-to for everything. It's such a gift. And your friend, their best friends, or their moms are your best friends.
How you meet your friends.
Yeah, it's amazing. But the con to that is you're there everything for all the time, 24/7.
Same thing. Yeah.
So, but the takeaway from all that is either way, it's a complete blessing.
Okay, so number 3, advice you would give to moms who are trying to do and be it all, because you do that and we do
anyway, to the moms that are trying to do it all, first of all, none of us can do it all. Don't try to do it all. Stop trying to do it all. I'm talking to myself too. Don't compare yourself to other moms. Get off social media. Be the best you, the best mom you can be. Those kids love you no matter what you do. And keep your sights set on God and your relationship with Him, and let Him guide your path as a mother and guide your parenting decisions. and just love your children as best you can. And I strongly urge, and I know I've said it on my own Facebook and Instagram, every woman and mother to read the book Uninvited. It's so moving and freeing from all of that.
Absolutely.
Who am I? Where am I? Where do I fit in?
All right, now number 4 is the toughest question, but I'm going to always ask it to all of my guests because I think this is the most important part. Toughest thing you've ever been through, and how did you find the strength to get through it?
Okay. Well, I think for me, I've had a really blessed life, and I think this question could have a lot worse answers for a lot of people. So I want to, I'm thankful for the life that I've had. But when I was 2, my mom and dad split up, and my dad, we were living in Orlando. I'm sorry, this hair keeps flipping over and driving me crazy. We were living in Orlando, and my dad moved to Birmingham to start his law career, and my mom and I stayed. And so I grew up, with a broken home, and it is what it is. And I only saw my dad during the summers for the most part. He would make trips down to Florida sometimes, but my mom and I struggled there in the beginning. My dad struggled too. We didn't have any money, none of the 3 of us. And my mom was very understanding of my dad's finances, and she worked hard as a single mom. My dad was working hard building his career, knowing one day down the road he would do well and good for us, and my mom believed in that. But it was hard, and I always dreamed of a little girl, of having just my family together, just like everyone would.
Everyone.
And luckily I had the best support system in my grandparents, both sides, my nana, my Granny and Poppy. I had y'all. I had aunts and uncles on both sides that enveloped me and filled my cup. I had special people along the way that taught me how to ride my bike and pulled my first tooth. And I was blessed enough to have my stepdad today, who loved me like the children who have his blood in their veins. He knows no different between them and me. I think he loves me a little more. And my parents, if there was ever any contentiousness, if that's a word, between them, I never knew. They continued to love each other through their failed marriage, and in turn, I always knew I was loved and never felt like I was a mistake.
Huge.
And yeah, and so I'm okay. And I had ups and downs and hills and valleys, but it's all good. And I came out on the other side not broken, even though I was from a broken home. And I think it can be okay if the parents do it the right way. And I know that sounds like ironic, but it can be done. And sure, no one gets married with the intention of getting divorced, but it happens. And so if it's happening to you, or you're going through it, or you're on the other side, or your parents are going through it, you choose your circumstances. And to parents, just still continue to try to love your ex-spouse, because the children didn't choose this, and the children are still a piece of your ex-spouse, and they're going to see how you treat them. And anyway, all in all, and to the children, you choose how to react to it. And you just always choose to be kind and give your parents grace. They're humans, they're not superheroes, and they're going to make mistakes, just like the previous mom question. I make mistakes every day, and
fail every day.
Yeah. And so
thank God for forgiveness.
Thank God. Yeah. Yeah, literally.
I always
we all want to
say
give grace.
I've fallen 1,000,000 times, but I got up 1,000,001.
Yeah, there you go.
So keep getting up. And I think the other stars of the show are finally here.
Who's this?
There is Queen Bee.
You want to come here, Blair?
Come here. Come here.
Look at the camera.
Come say hey.
Come here.
This is Queen Bee. This is Blair Adkins, and she came to join us. And what a great finale to a fantastic show.
Can you say hi?
Say hi and bye.
Can you say I'm strong?
Say she is strong. Say it.
No.
Oh, do we want to say about the foundation?
Yes, please tell us about that.
Mommy?
Yeah, hold on. Speaking of she is strong,
Yes.
I would like to,
We're going to give 10% of the sales this week from Sunday to Sunday.
Uh-huh.
All the t-shirts that we sell, 10% of that will go to the charity of Rachel's choice, and that charity is
the Sid Strong Foundation.
Tell us about that.
Okay, a boy in our community, Sid Ortiz, passed away in 2015 he had bone cancer, and he literally changed my life by just his story. He lived here in Mountain Brook. His parents are amazing. He's amazing. And I want to give to his foundation to help beat childhood cancer, because children like her should never have to go through anything like Sid went through.
Can you do this, Mama?
That is wonderful. And that is where the 10% will go to this week, again from Sunday to Sunday. The SIDS Foundation. The SID Foundation. So be sure to go to like our page, share our page, go on here and shop. There's also a website. You can pick all your colors. We have 2 styles, this style and the style that Rachel's wearing, that's straight across. Anyway, we so appreciate you stopping by. I'm so glad that Blair decided to join us, because she too is strong. You can never be too early. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.